It is 2 p.m. Kenyan time, and this probably is going to be my last video before I sleep. And the reason why I found this very interesting and I had to release this video is because the deputy governor of Kisii, Robert Monda, has been impeached. He is the first deputy governor to be impeached because the Siaya deputy governor, Oduol, survived by a whisker. Governor Kawira, though not a deputy, full governor, also survived. And ladies and gentlemen, I want us to watch how things transpired, and very briefly, Governor Robert Monda was charged with there were 4 charges. Number 1 was gross violation of the Constitution and any other law. Number 2 was abuse of office. There was gross misconduct, and there was crimes under national law. I want us to watch how things transpired. Before this, if you're watching our channel for the first time, please take a second or two and subscribe to our channel. Click the notification bell to allow YouTube to notify you. Help us share our videos and give this video a thumbs up. I'm requesting to those who support us in one way or the other, allow me also to thank you in a very special way. Kindly let us watch how things went and don't go, because we want to dissect what this means, political speaking, and moving forward, what is going to happen. Because one, remember, Silvanus Osoro, who is a very strong nemesis of the current governor Simba Arati, had gone to the Senate to represent Robert Monda. He had even vowed that he would defend Robert Monda. Now that this has happened, of course, he was chased from the Senate chambers. Let us watch what happened.
Honorable Senators, I will proceed to put the question, which is that whereas pursuant to Article 181 of the Constitution and Section 33 of the County Government Act, on Thursday, the 29th of February 2024, the Kisii County Assembly approved a motion to remove from office by impeachment Honorable Dr. Robert Monda, the Deputy Governor of Kisii County. And further, whereas by a letter dated the 1st of March 2024 and received in the office of the Speaker of the Senate on Saturday, 2nd March 2024, the Speaker of the Kisii County Assembly informed the Speaker of the Senate of the approval of the motion by the County Assembly, and further forwarded to the Speaker of the Senate documents in evidence of the proceedings of the County Assembly. Further, whereas pursuant to Article 181 of the Constitution, Section 33 of the County Government Act, and Standing Order 80 of the Senate heard the County Assembly on the grounds for the proposed removal from office by impeachment of Honorable Dr. Robert Monda, the Deputy Governor of Kisii County. And further, whereas pursuant to Article 181 of the Constitution, Section 33 of the County Government Act, and Standing Order number 80, the Senate also had the Honorable Dr. Robert Monda on the grounds for his proposed removal from office by impeachment as the Deputy Governor of Kisii County. Now, therefore, pursuant to Article 181 of the Constitution, Section 33 of the County Government Act, and Standing Order 80, the Senate resolved to remove from office by impeachment the Honorable Dr. Robert Monda, the Deputy Governor of Kisii County, on the following charges. Charge 1, gross violation of the Constitution or any other law. Charge number 2, abuse of office. Charge number 3, gross misconduct. And charge number 4, crimes under national law. I want to remind honorable senators that there shall be a separate vote for each charge. So you're going to vote 4 times. Voting is going to be electronically. So at this juncture, I will ask honorable senators to log out. Log out by pulling out all your cards from the delegate units. And Sergeant at Arms, kindly go round. And pick the cards remaining in the delegate units. Sergeant at Arms. If you're done with our exercise, kindly let me know. Order, honorable senators. Senator Cherangay, take your seat, please. Now, honorable senators, the result of the vote on the impeachment motion on Dr. Robert Monda, the Deputy Governor of Kisii County, is as follows. Charge number 1, gross violation of the Constitution and any other law. The ayes, 39. The nays, 3. Abstention, 1. So the ayes have it. Charge number 2, abuse of office. The ayes, 39. Nays, 3. Abstention, 1. Again, the ayes have it. Charge number 3, gross misconduct. The ayes, 35. Nays, 7. Abstention, 1. The ayes have it. Charge number 4, crimes under national law. The ayes are 32. Nays are 10. Abstention at 1. So ayes have it. Now, honorable senators, Section 33(7) of the County Governments Act provide as follows. If a majority of all the members of the Senate vote to uphold an impeachment charge, the Deputy Governor shall cease to hold office. Honorable senators, the result of the divisions indicate that the Senate has upheld the following impeachment charges. Charge number 1, gross violation of the Constitution and any other law. Charge number 2, abuse of office. Charge number 3, gross misconduct. And charge number 4, crimes under national law. Now, honorable senators, pursuant to Article 181 of the Constitution, Section 33(7) of the County Governments Act, and the Standing Order 86 of the Senate Standing Orders, the Senate has resolved to remove from office by impeachment Honorable Dr. Robert Monda, the Deputy Governor of Kisii County, and the Deputy Governor therefore ceases to hold office forthwith. I thank you. You may, Sergeant at Arms, you may now proceed to withdraw the bar and open the doors. And honorable senators, kindly be upstanding. Honorable senators, it is now midnight. And having concluded business listed in the order paper of the day, the Senate therefore stands adjourned until Tuesday, the 19th of March 2024 at 2:30 p.m. I thank you, honorable senators.
So guys, that was self-explanatory. Gross violation, 39 against 3. Of course, 1 decided not to vote. Abuse of office, again, 39 against 3. Gross misconduct, some felt. Now it reduced to 35. So 4 crossed on the other side who felt that maybe there was no gross misconduct and there was crimes crimes under national law. It reduced to 32. Now another 8 or so moving from the other side. The only thing I remember about this is how a gentleman was weeping profusely and claiming that Robert Monda had duped him of his money, more than 800,000 Kenya shillings, and as a result of that, his family almost broke, and his wife miscarried as a result of the tension and pressure that was in the family. Now, very quickly, because I know we'll do another video on this, what does it mean, ladies and gentlemen? Number one, Osoro, Honorable Osoro, must now behave and allow Governor Simbarati to perform his work. I can assure you, because from what has been happening and the way he went to the Senate to support the deputy governor, the pointing fingers are directed to him, and he should now allow the governor to undertake his duties. The same way all the other leaders must be allowed to do their work. If Raila Amolo Odinga decided to allow William Ruto to work, then who are you to disturb a governor, a senator, women rep, a member of parliament also? The only thing you must do is to checkmate, and this is the role of the senator of Kisii, Onyoka, should continue the same. But for Osoro, this is a lesson to you, and I know he's really humiliated on this. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, William Samoei Ruto has washed his hands and he has left the rebels to carry their own cross. Why am I saying this? The deputy governor Oduor was saved because there was no serious talks. There had never been serious talks between Raila and Ruto. And Ruto felt that Raila was trying to sabotage him. Now that Raila has allowed him to implement his policies, and Raila is still trying to poke holes on why he has gone wrong, he has allowed these rebels to carry their own course. I want to ask you a question. If William Ruto had convened a PG, parliamentary group meeting, and instructed the senators to ensure that they save the deputy governor Monda, do you think they would have impeached him? You know the answer. Governor Monda is one person who had even said in front of William Ruto during a Kisii tour that they should even cross over to UDA. He's been really stubborn in that region, and William Ruto has decided to take a back seat. Everyone is going to carry their own cross, and I'm tempted to imagine that people like Jalango, people like Ochanda, all the rebels that went to State House must be worried. People like Sabina Chege and Kanini Kega, because this was intentional. William Ruto abandoned Monda. He has been misbehaving because of the support of Osoro. And you see, the signs and symptoms, there were writings on the wall when a UDA senator, Cherargei, supported by Boni Halwale, were the ones who who initiated the removal of Osoro from the house. If there were no instructions, Osoro would have been allowed to stay there, and they would have saved this deputy governor. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is also a warning to the other people. Stick to your party, stick to the ideologies, because this seems to me to be another political repercussion of those who don't want to listen to their party affiliations or party instructions. Number three, Ruto and Raila has agreed on something, ladies and gentlemen, whether you want to deny it or not. And I'm not saying that either side has been compromised or bought. It seems that they have decided to tone down the rhetoric so that they try and unite Kenya. By uniting our people does not mean that Raila will keep quiet when he realizes that there is corruption. In fact, If you want to know that what I'm saying is true, just today, Sifuna roasted a UDA senator, and you've seen how the opposition has been poking holes into some of these policies, and they talk about the high cost of living and all this. So I believe that they have decided to unite the country on the basis of a little compromise. Number four, all deputy leaders, deputy governors must now decide to support their governors, because when you are elected together, ladies and gentlemen, you must complement your governor. There has been a tendency where some of the deputy governors are being misused by those people who are aspiring to become governors in 2027, or those people who push them that they can contest against their bosses. Even if you have an appetite of becoming a governor in 2027, give your boss, work together to build your county, work together to implement your policies, because when you campaigned, there are things that you campaigned that you'll be doing together. I mean, the senators have got a role to play. They are the ones who will be checking whether the monies have been used correctly. And so all the deputies that have been misbehaving, I think their die is cast, and this is a lesson to them. And from now henceforth, you're going to see some kind of sanity, a level of sanity in the counties. But again, we must also caution our governors not to take advantage of this, because this can also be misused to intimidate deputy governors so that they don't say the truth, they don't come up when things are wrong. From where I sit, I think that when there is a problem, these are in-house, undertakings that can be dealt with, except on situations where a governor is blatantly corrupt and his deputy does not want to pen, his signature on the theft. Then they can easily work together with the senator who has that role, and the MCAs all together. So the governors must not misuse this to intimidate and threaten their deputies. I also have a feeling that most of the senators in the House are aspiring to be governors come 2027, especially those who have maybe done their 2 terms, or those their governors are going to finish their terms. They would want to become governors, and they were using this to send a warning so that come 2027, you have a deputy who you pick, then you must work with a lot of respect. For Monda, it was his day, and as I always say, I don't judge anyone. For Sylvanus Osoro, I think this is the height of humiliation. It reminds me of the day they fought in a funeral. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my take.